Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is the last video I'm doing today, I promise. I've done 3 videos, same day. This is the last one I'm doing, I promise. This is my March TBR. So this is everything I want to read in the month of March. I can't decide what kind of books I really want to read, like what genre I really want to read so much this month, so I'm just mixing pretty much anything in there. Actually, I don't think there's a lot that I'm mixing. It just seems like contemporary, I really want to read contemporary, but I also really want to read like retellings, like fairy tale retellings or anything that, you know, like retellings. But I also really want to read my in-depth books. So for the first 4 books that I'm reading is, of course, my in-depth books. I'm reading Promises in Death currently. I'm not that far in whatsoever. I just started it. It's the 6th day of March, but I just haven't really felt like reading in the last few days. So yeah, I've been reading on my phone, but I really haven't been reading at all, like my physical copies or my physical books at all. So it is what it is. The next book is Kindred in Death. Then there is Fantasy in Death, and then I also have Missing in Death, which is the novella. I don't remember where this coincides with these, but I know it goes with these. I definitely have to read this soon. I want to say it's Promises, and then Kindred, and then Missing, and then Fantasy. I want to say that could be it. I could be wrong, but I'll read them in order somehow. I have it all written down. I just forgot to get it, and I'm not going to go and grab it right now. So yeah, I'm reading Promises in Death so far. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. I'm really not that far. I'm in a really sad part at the moment, so it is what it is there. But I do want to get back into the swing of reading my in-depth books, and so that's what I'm going to do. So that's the first 4 books I'm picking up this month. So yeah, I mean, I really want to read fairy tale retellings, or just like any retelling in general, and then I also really want to read some contemporary books, or just romance books in general, so that's what I'm doing. So for the first 2 books that I picked were part of my top 17 of 2017, because I've been really bad with reading those. I tried to read a couple in January, and I just couldn't get into them. And then I tried to read a couple in February, and I read one, but the other one I just couldn't get in, or I couldn't get into it. I'm just like, literally, I'm at a loss right now. Like, that's 3 books that I have tried to pick up, and I just couldn't do that. And those are I'll Give You the Sun, Passenger, and Reawakened. Passenger, I think I can get back into, but I'll Give You the Sun and Reawakened, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'll Give You the Sun, I'm really not, like, in the mood to read whatsoever. I just wasn't enjoying it at all. I tried. I got, actually, I think, like, 100 pages in, but I was really hating. I just really wasn't liking anything that I was reading. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm really gonna get into I'll Give You the Sun, but we'll see how that goes. And Reawakened, it's not what I thought it was. I've really only read like 15 to 20 pages, I think. Maybe 50 pages. Maybe I actually got that far, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna try to get back into that, but we'll see how that goes. So for these 2 books are also books on my top 17 of 2017. So I'm going to pick these up, and that is The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Beddor and Dorothy Must Die by Daniel Page. These are both fairy tale retellings. This is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and this is a Wizard of Oz retelling. So hopefully I can get to these 2 and actually enjoy what I'm reading. Hopefully. Another fairy tale retelling is The Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. This is a Queen of Hearts story, which I have no idea anything about this, but I remember I picked this up like last year when it first came out, and I really wanted to read it, and I never did. But I do own the sequel now, so I have to get to this one soon. So yeah, another sort of retelling. Well, it's not a retelling at all. It's a fantasy novel that has to do with Goblin King, and that is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. The cover is gorgeous. I'm really looking forward to this one, and hopefully I will get to it this month and enjoy it. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the last 3 books are all romance, contemporary. Actually, the first 2 are adult. The last one is young adult. So the young adult one is How to Love by Kitty Cotogno. I read 99 Days by Kitty Cotogno last month and enjoyed it, so I will be getting to this one this month. And then for the adult ones, I have Soul by Audrey Carlin. This is the 3rd and final book in the Trinity trilogy. I really enjoyed Body and Mind when I read that. So now I read the final book, and I have to get to it. I have to get to it this month. And then the last one is My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I absolutely love Sophie Kinsella, so hopefully this month I'll be able to get to this one. And I'm excited to read all of these books. I'm just, like, in my head, I'm just like, I really want to pick up this, but then I'm like, I really want to pick up this one. And I'm just, like, I'm going back and forth, like, do I want to pick up contemporary, or do I want to pick up, like, a retelling? I knew the minute I got into contemporary, I'd be stuck on it, and I wouldn't be able to get out until, like, I read something that was just amazing, of something else that wasn't contemporary, and then I'd just be stuck on something that wasn't contemporary. So that's just how my brain works right now, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it this month. Hopefully, I will read everything that's on my list. This isn't that much. Actually, it is quite a lot. It's kind of an overambitious TBR, but it's like, if I can get through, like, all of these, plus this one, and hopefully, like, Dorothy Must Die. Winter Song, I mean, I feel like I can get through this one, like, really quick. Has big writing, so I can get to that one, like, pretty quick. And then, of course, my in-depth books, I read those pretty quickly. So I really could get to all these this month, even though I'm starting pretty late, but, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's my March TBR, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Happy reading.